Welcome to Rooted in Health. We're so glad you're here. Let's chat. So today we're talking about,
we're going to talk a little bit about change today.
Do we like change? We say we like change. A lot of us say we want change. A lot of us say we want change though. What it comes down to is, do you really want change? And you really have to ask yourself that. Picture you parked in your garage or your driveway and you want to get to, where would you drive?
Well, you know where I would drive.
Where would you drive?
I would drive
to Disney. What the heck was I thinking? Okay, yes, of course. So say
which is a long drive.
And she does it. Picture yourselves in the driveway. So Lauren and her kids and husband are in the driveway and they want to get to Disney. Mickey years old. And they are not leaving their driveway. They're not going. They're just staying there. And they really, really, really want to get to Disney, but they don't start the car or roll the wheels, apply the gas, and move forward. How are you going to feel?
Not great.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, she's sure. So she would not be too happy. Would the kids be all right?
No.
Would they be patient sitting in the car?
No.
And how long would you sit there for? Would you sit there for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, 2 days, a week, maybe a month, or maybe like 10 years? How long would you sit there for? Probably 5 seconds. Because your why is big, right? You want to get to Disney. For some of us, we have wanted things, wanted financial freedom, wanted to be pain-free, wanted a house, wanted a car, wanted freedom of not having to work so much so you can enjoy your family. There's a lot of things that we want. And in order to get there, there are some things that you need to leave. What does that mean for your journey? What do you need to leave behind? I were to make a list of things that I have needed to leave behind in order to move forward towards my vision or pain-free health, right? To be healthier, to be able to do more in my body. I had to leave behind things like fear of change, fear of being vulnerable and allowing myself to try harder in areas that I'm not comfortable with.
And that includes leaving behind self-doubt, because we get in our own heads and say, I can't do this, I can't find the time. Can't, you have to leave behind the word can't. Leave behind the idea that something is too hard for you to find a way to make it, that you can start that car, that you can start going. Even if it's just leaving behind that inability, that fear that keeps you from starting, that self-doubt that says, you know what, that's not for me, I can't do what they do on social media, who seems to have it all, or the person that can go out and run a marathon. That doesn't mean that it's not good for you to walk a mile. Yeah, maybe you're not going to run a marathon, but you want to get started and you want to make a change, so you have to let go of whatever's holding you back.
So as Lauren and the kids are driving with her husband down the road, and they're not at Disney yet, but they're only an hour into it, and the kids start crying, or they get a little anxious, or they start fighting or whatnot, then does she turn around? Does she turn that car around and go back home? She's like, this is not worth it. Do you?
I don't.
No.
And if I'm being completely honest, there are moments that in my head I say, we are never going to make it. There's no way. We can't go any further. And I think that my husband's right. We're not going further.
But he knows better, God bless him. And they keep going forward.
Yes, but you are going to have those same bumps in the road on your journey. You're going to have the days when you say, this is it. I took on too much. This is not for me. I can't make these changes. Heard that you tend to have the best workouts on the day that you can't get started. And you feel the best on those days. But it's really true. Because you wake up and you're just feeling no energy and you're just drained. And then you go out and do something and all of a sudden you feel so much stronger. And even more strong than you might have felt if you woke up raring to go and nailed that workout. The fact that you overcame that obstacle is so motivating.
So don't listen to that negative voice in your head that's trying to keep you from achieving or receiving actually your vision, the goodness that you were created for. So keep moving forward. And these are ways that you can do that. One of the ways is that to have a supportive community, to have people in your life that are looking and moving in that same direction. It's called momentum, the mo, you move forward. The thing is something called the empowering question.
What is the empowering question?
I'm so glad you asked. Thank you. So I have learned that the empowering question is when statements like, I need to get fit, or I need to go to that class, or I need to feel better, or I need to work on my back and make myself stronger, or I need to stop hurting. Those are sort of powerless statements because it just sort of puts out there that your back hurts or you're in pain, or it just kind of puts that out there. When you start asking questions like, how can I make it to class at 5:45 a.m.? Or how can I meet up with Lauren to work on my posture? Or how can I run half a mile when my knee is bothering me? What steps can I take to get my knee stronger to run? What exercises can I do for back to basics? What time can I make for back to basics to make sure I do it?
The other thing you have to remember is that sometimes you do need a little detour along the way. So, we're in North Carolina, everybody's tired, everybody's crabby. Maybe we pull off for some Starbucks and bagels for the kids, and that gets us recharged and refreshed. So it is okay to take a little detour as long as you keep your eye on that prize and know where you're heading. Know that your car is going to be pointed this way when you get back on the highway. I'm still using that analogy, getting the most out of it. But as long as you're still pointed in the right direction, it is okay to take those little detours to reset and know your limits.
So basically, have a plan for when you feel derailed. Not necessarily you are derailed, but when you start feeling that pull away from your vision, have a plan to come on back.
Yeah, and know that detours are okay and actually a good thing as long as they don't derail you from your path.
Right. We are grateful you are here as a Rooted in Health community. Thank you for showing up, taking the time to listen, and now you're Rooted in Health.